Hi, this is Andrea with Design Morsels, and today I'm going to share my spinach and goat cheese quiche recipe. So I start off using a frozen pie crust from Trader Joe's. I really like theirs the best, although despite you can see that when it comes out of the package, even though I've defrosted it for the recommended amount of time, it comes apart into many pieces. So it's not the one piece-ness of it that I like, it's the taste that you get from the finished product, but you do have to kind of work with it a lot, and that's why I wanted to show you kind of all of the, it doesn't have to be perfect. Even when you stick it in the pan, you can kind of piece it together with your fingers, and then you can start crimping the edges and cut away the leftover. But don't be dismayed if you open up the package and it's in 20 pieces. You can still work with it. So before you pre-bake it, you want to prick it with a fork. Then you want to put in some beans. You can either use metal beans or real beans, and pre-bake it for about 10 minutes at 375. So now we want to work with the filling. I've got some shallots in a pan. I'm adding a head of spinach to it, and there's a little bit of olive oil. You want to saute that and add a little salt and pepper. For this recipe, I'm just making one quiche. That's 4 eggs. If you were going to make 2, you would use 9 eggs. So this recipe is real simple. There's just a few ingredients. Again, you want to add a little bit of salt to it. Then you want to add in cream. And I use 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons for 1 quiche. Again, if you're doubling it, you'd want to use 2 1/4 cups. Then you want to spread your spinach and shallot mixture in the bottom and open up your cheese and also spread that out in the bottom of the quiche pan. And the next step is just to pour in your filling. Really the longest part of this recipe is just getting the pie crust in the pan. So once you have it in, you want to bake it at 375, and it really depends on the heat of your oven. You'll notice I'm using a toaster oven, which works really quickly, so I have to bake for less than 30 minutes. So it's done when a toothpick inserted comes out clean. Let it sit for about 10 minutes before you slice it, and enjoy. This is one of my favorite quickie meals, even for dinner.